Hello guys. It's just me. Today we are playing some Genshin Impact, and we are going to be finishing up the Parade of Providence um, event. We'll finish that up, and then yeah, we will probably do some daily commissions as well. And trying to think if there's anything else that I really want to do. I don't really need to grind for anything or anything like that, so we'll see. We'll see. But hope you guys are having a happy Friday. It is the end of the week finally. And time for the weekend and Mother's Day weekend actually. So shout out to all of the mothers out there. Thank you for everything you do. And we do appreciate each and every one of you. My mother is especially special to me because she's been a major help in um, just my whole situation. So really do appreciate her. So without getting too sentimental, let me see here. I'm going to just make sure that my computer is not struggling too hard here. It's gonna struggle a little bit. I'm just mainly trying it out to see if my computer can, handle it is the main thing. So gaming and using the virtual tuber at the same time. Kind of worried that my computer can't handle it, but seems to be doing pretty well. So we're just gonna, roll with it and see how well she does throughout this stream. And I'll probably watch it over after wrapping up just to see how it looked and how it turned out. Because this controller wants to fight me with everything I do. Because I can kind of see it right now as I'm live, but it's kind of hard to see exactly, how it looks. So, figured, hey, you know what, we'll give it a try. If people aren't a huge fan of it, that's okay. I love how she was inside of it.
Paimon just heard that the Matra have arrested some Eremites who snuck into the city.
Uh-oh.
Maybe they were the ones plotting to kidnap Sachin.
Maybe.
Let's go to the Academia and check with Araf.
Let's do it, Paimon. frame rate doesn't seem to be the best, so yeah, I don't know, like I want to make a dedicated setup for my gaming streams, because this laptop's like well enough for my card streams, but when it comes to gaming streams it kind of struggles. Let's see who he arrested. Like even without running this virtual tuber. That's not right. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Alright, where am I going? Hit to this guy. Alright. Ooh, I'm used to freaking Star Rail. I keep hitting A to interact.
You're here. Sorry, I was just about to send someone to inform you. I only just finished interrogating the suspects.
What did you find out?
Well, lots of unexpected details, let's put it that way. The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to catch. We just had someone dress up as Sachin and they took the bait. But then it starts to get messy. During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
What? Why would someone want to kidnap their own father? What's up with that?
It's anybody's guess at this point. In any event, apparently the guys we caught are just the tip of the iceberg. Most of them are still snooping around outside the city. We're diverting manpower as we speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come along?
Sure. Let's go get to the bottom of all this.
Alright, yep. You speak for me, Paimon. Oh man. Alright. Have to go out this way. I don't know if there's another exit on the other side of this or not. There must have been. Where am I going? Oh. Didn't realize it was that far away. I have a waypoint over there that I haven't gotten. What the heck? La da da dee, la da da da. I want to attack these birds, but also at the same time I don't. You know what I mean?
Seems like I should have just stayed in bed today.
I won't do it. There's some downed people here.
Are you sure this is the right place? Something feels off.
I'm positive. But I don't understand why they're all unconscious on the ground.
Probably because they got beat up.
Boss, we got more company.
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
With who? Who did this?
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches. After that, some guy wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Jawani, Sachin's son. If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're done, I'm arresting them all and taking them back to the academia for further interrogation.
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
What do you think? 20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my welfare. As if that's not bad enough already, he went and put his entire fortune in the care of the academia, along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a genius he admired. That's my inheritance, by rights. You expect me to sit back and watch it go to someone else? If he won't give me what's mine, I'll just have to take it from him. Of course! Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadows? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the academia doesn't agree to hand over the goods, I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius.
No, are you now?
No. The old fart knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. He's probably cooped up somewhere watching all this go on and laughing to himself. I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. And who knows what a madman's truly capable of. Diadem of Knowledge? You mean that thing he donated to the academia? Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back in the day. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room. Also, before donating it to the academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days. Something was already seriously wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked me.
What do you mean, something wrong with him?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression that he went out into the desert for research and didn't return for many years. When he finally did return, he was a changed person. He would mumble incomprehensibly and write essays day and night. I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere and took his written essays with him. When he got back, he signed his contract with the academia. Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps the man we called Sachin was a demon from the desert who was wearing his skin.
Okay, you can stop now. You're creeping Paimon out.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. But if you do see Sachin, tell him this for me. Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll always be garbage in my eyes.
You finished?
Wait.
In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks for providing us with the critical information.
You're welcome.
Do you still have any lingering concerns?
Yeah, Alhaitham's notes do mention that item.
Scribe Alhaitham looked into this matter.
Hmm.
Understood. Well, if you believe there to be an issue with the diadem, I'd suggest contacting the organizers and getting them to pause the competitions while we investigate.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to tell Karina what's going on.
Ooh. There is a Draculus, I'm guessing, on this branch. So I'm gonna go get that. A lot of this area I haven't explored yet, so there's probably lots of chests and stuff and whatnot around here. Over the branch. I sure am. Oh, is it not up here? Where the heck is it? Is it down below? It sure is. Got it. That was a delay and a half. Alright. Head back in and talk to those two. Whoa. Bum, ba-da-dum. What was...
Karina!
You're finally back. Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you. The third round's already started.
We were out capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin. But that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge, and we'd like to investigate it.
The diadem? That seems unlikely. The Diadem of Knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the last 2 decades, always without incident. Why has this come up now? This is pretty serious. Let me think. Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Ima Forest. We moved it there before the third round began. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and place it on the stand. The first person to do this gets 4 points. Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be the winner of the whole competition. As such, I suspect competition to be very fierce. You might not make it in time. I'll mark the diadem's location
Have to give
for
it a
you.
shot.
Please head there immediately. Let's hope nothing happens.
Let's hope.
All right, let's go.
What's up, Joseph Nolan?
That's
How we
weird.
doing?
The locator stopped working. Is the forest interfering with it? Ugh. Let's just go grab the diadem.
Good. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Happy Friday. This is defeat the treasure hoarders. So I guess I'm gonna do that. It's a random event.
Illusion shattered! Incinerate! Time for your arraignment!
The wrong subject.
Well, that was easy. I accidentally hurt myself a little bit, but that's alright. Happy Friday to you as well. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, thank you. I got your cards put into your bag, and then I can get you shipped out. Hopefully this weekend. I'm waiting on payment from someone. So we will, once I get that, I will get a lot of the shipping done. But we'll see. I'm thinking I don't know if I'm gonna do a. Thanks. This is Dainsleif. He's a character in this game. I haven't seen him in a long time in this game, but we'll definitely get you shipped out as soon as possible so you can get your special cards. You got that Mew Rainbow, and then you got the Gengar and all that. So we'll definitely get you shipped out as quickly as possible.
I'll remind you again. The law can be...
Alright, I gotta go into the forest. Here's my daily commissions. I gotta do the daily commissions too, but welcome in, Joseph. Thanks for swinging by. It's been just me for this entire time now. Bunch of rainbow and my Samurai alt art. Oh, the Galarian Gallery. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm trying out the little virtual YouTuber. The really cool looking one. Heck yeah. Figured I'd try out this virtual YouTuber and see if people like it. I mean, if people, I'm gonna try it on my card streams too. Some people like to have a face to a voice, I guess, but we'll see. If people aren't a huge fan of it, then I might not continue doing it, but you becoming a VTuber. Well, eventually I'd like to get my own, like, character. model. I don't remember at well, do I need to beat these guys for this chest? I like to get my own character done, like a custom character made. So eventually, that's the plan anyway. Can you not be up there? Because I can't hit you. Thank you. Ow. Jerk. Design your own avatar? Well, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Or if I'll have to hire someone to do it. Because I'm not very knowledgeable when it comes to 3D design. But eventually, I'd like to. Some sort of custom character. Some sort of custom character. Instead of using a video game character. Well, yeah, for sure. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet, nor do I necessarily have the budget at the moment, but eventually, that is the plan. I don't think I can climb up this way. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I should be focusing on what I need to do here.
Uh-oh. This place looks empty. Did someone already take it? Well, we might as well head back and see if anyone's turned it in.
Okay, Paimon. Go away. I don't want to fight. Can I not jump on this bench? Thank you. Is there a chest up here? Saw a chest somewhere. Oh, here it is. Sounds good. I know Shiny knows some stuff about 3D design too, so
Motion to compel. Inadmissible evidence.
I am sure we'll be able to figure out something between us two.
Ooh, we can definitely write this off as incidental.
Achievement. Yeah, alright. So I'll go up there. Sounds good, Joseph. What's on the agenda for you today? Anything exciting? I'm here. Alright, cutscene, here we go.
Looks like Layla has seized the diadem. But getting to the goal won't be easy.
That guy enters the fray.
Horizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me. What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
Sure is. Huh.
At long last, someone to inherit my estate, and with it, my research. Come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child.
I don't trust him one bit.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. Fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he, more cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned. We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So please, pay attention and bear witness. You have all performed outstandingly in this Interdashon Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme. But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
Long dramatic pause.
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists, and that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter. Conflict over water sources, robbing of merchant caravans, exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew. The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
As a Vahumana scholar, I
Have a
tried
good
to
rest of your
use
day,
Vahumana
Focus Live.
knowledge to find
Hopefully
the
your work
answer.
day goes well.
I researched
Thanks for
history
swinging
and
by.
anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature, and even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan. But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth. The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse. After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life. And so, I decided to bring my life to an end.
Whoa.
But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem. which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the Academia manage my estate.
As I thought, the contract you signed with the Academia was in essence your will. But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I have performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. You may regard this as the very last experiment of them all. The Academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all, and help to move the world onto a better path.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Huh?
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent, yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the experiment. Part of my investigation into human nature. Whether my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking, my research will have progressed. I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history, and I lament the research that I failed to complete. And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to do with as I please?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh.
I
and
don't
complete
trust
the
it.
journey that I could not.
I don't trust it. More cutscene.
Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart?
These
I
both
look
sound
forward
like
to your
terrible,
answer. All of
terrible
my research
choices.
materials are being stored at our
Yeah, good.
I've heard enough!